Yeah, so basically what they're doing is they're adding space. This spot over here, very prime location, so they basically are going to redo it, make it a bigger space. It's very, very cool. And then basically, yeah, buildings are based on location, based on what can you do with it? Can you do something different with it? What can you do creatively? So my last video I just made, I'm thinking out of the box. Like, I'm really trying to think for you guys, what ideas are there? So first of all, let's just discuss the basics. There's vending machines. There's, obviously, you can do maybe like water things, for cars. You can do storages. You can do vending machines. You can do like candy machines. You can put like Tesla charging stations. You can do like mail, like Amazon, eBay, right? Those are few. And then also, obviously, let's just discuss, like every building, right, is built based on where the location is, what's the zoning, what is it allowed to build, and can there be somebody could come in there. Somebody could go into your town or your city and go to the city code and go to somebody that I actually discussed, and you can get somebody who goes and bangs on their butts in the city. Somebody goes over there, they can get maybe the zoning or the building changed. Sometimes you can, why do you think that there's taller buildings? Somebody paid or put time or sweat equity or something to make it valued higher and more. And like at the end of the day, I think that you gotta think creatively, right? Because at the end of the day, right, let's just think a second like about the tax auctions, right? I think about the tax auctions that, just not even tax auctions, right? There's like 6 or 7 different creative ways you can buy property. That you can buy it subject to. You can buy a deed. You can buy it, owner finance. You can buy it, subject to. You can buy it, basically take over the payments, right? You can take over the mortgages. You can basically bill somebody out of foreclosure. You can buy the bank. What you can do is you can go to the bank and buy foreclosure. You can buy it. There's foreclosure and then there's short sale, right? So short sale and foreclosure are 2 different things. They take 2 different procedures. I actually have done a few different short sales. Short sales basically go to the bank and you say, hey bank, let's take 200,000. Let's just say the property's worth 600 and they had a mortgage for 400. Let's just say. And you say to the bank, hey, take 200 grand, I'll pay you 200 grand for this property. And they'll maybe say yes, maybe no. It might be a 6-month, year process. They'll come back to you after, 3-6 months, after a certain amount of time and say, hey, look, no, we'll take 300 grand. And you go back to them, and you can go back and forth. And then sometimes somebody can even buy the short sale, right? That's even fascinating. Somebody could buy your negotiation, all the time you spent. Somebody could buy that short sale, and then say that the foreclosure is like you go to the bank, right? You go to an auction, and you win the auction of a foreclosure, and somebody got foreclosed on, right? Foreclosure is a little differently because at the end of the day, from what I understand, somebody gets foreclosed on based on they didn't pay for the taxes, they didn't pay the certain bills, either city bills or taxes, or basically water, or some type of lien or something wrong. That's why they didn't got foreclosed on, right? It's a closure of the foreclosure. So at the end of the day, if we break it down, the city of tax, sometimes property taxes, or you have basically yearly taxes, right? There's mortgage, and then there's property taxes. There's 2 different things. There's different things that make you be an owner of something, to own the deed. And at the end of the day, it's based on what can you do with it. And then basically going to the bank, and you go to most states or cities have them monthly, once a month, that you can buy. You can go there, bid, and win the auctions and different things. And you could go to your doorsteps of your city or your town and try to win, or just get the codes or the names. And you can even get it before the foreclosure, right before, and try to call them and try to negotiate with them. And it's a whole process, basically trying to figure out where and when and how much should you pay, and what can you pay, and what do you want to do with it, how can you do it, and how can you assist, how can you help it getting paid for and done and reevaluated and reopposed and basically change names or change ownership. So there's different things and processes and things you can do.